Good evening, friends. Good evening. Professor here for another Sunday night in the shadows with me, Professor Shadow. A warm welcome to you if you're joining me today. It's so lovely to see you here, even though I can't actually see you because the shadows block. The shadows block my vision to you. But anyway, thank you so much for watching me today. And we're here on our weekly live call every Sunday, almost every Sunday, 7 p.m. British Standard Time, of course. And what do? We come on here, we join together and talk about all things in the shadows. And you, my friend, are most welcome. Nora's on. Good evening. How are you today? This fine evening. Fine evening indeed. A little bit wet outside for us here in the United Kingdom. Down here in Norfolk and Norwich. Raining, but it's been pretty nice all day, apart from now, from about 5 o'clock onwards. It's been raining, but it's okay. It's not cold. About 13 degrees Celsius here. So not too bad, not too bad. John's on. Good evening. John, my friend, great to see you this evening. So, welcome friends once again. Sunday night in the shadows. And here's where we just go over things that we can't normally see. So let's dive straight in. We're going to go straight into the videos because we've had quite an exciting week. Lots of inspiration coming to me this week. I started the Crimson Dawn Ashes of Reality. And I just couldn't stop writing. I couldn't stop. I'm already on episode 5. Just finished episode 5. I've edited and created 3 episodes. I've wrote 2 more episodes, which I haven't started. I did write 1 and I had changed the ending. And then I just finished episode 5 today. I'm on a roll. I'm on a roll. Once you get that creative spark, you just can't stop. I just can't stop. And it's not just, many people can see this the wrong way. It's like work. It's not work. It's like I'm literally living the story as you created. Literally living it. And I want to see what happens. I want to see what happens as well. I have an idea, but I want to create it in such a way. And we've got some twists and turns, even more so than the biggest twist and reveal that came in part 3. If anyone's watched it, part 3, I'm going to go over what I did. I'm not going to give you the reveal in case you haven't seen it. Hopefully you have seen it by now. You need to go watch it, my goodness. Honestly, I've watched that part in the video, that 5-second clip, 20, 30 times. I think I enjoy these stories more than you do, which is a good thing. And Shelley is on. Good evening, Shelley. How are you doing this evening? It's great to see you. So, in fact, it's amazing to see you here. I'm so pleased that you're joining us. And let's head over the videos. Ta-da! So I put, where were we? We saw this one last week, didn't we? This is a really great video. And then I had a splurge. Let's use the word splurge. Splurge sounds such a great word. Splurge. A splurge of creative juice that ran through me. And I just had to create the Ashes of Reality, the Crimson Dawn alternate. I just had this idea. And I had to create the alternate universe. of what would possibly happen if Winter didn't. I can't give too much away, but if Winter hadn't reset reality as he did in Crimson Dawn. I just had that splurge. I'm going to use that word very often tonight. Splurge of creativity. And I sat down and wrote part one. I did part one, and I literally did it in one day. I literally did this part one, in one day. It was like I was really enjoying creating it. And as soon as I finished it, I put it out. And I put it out. As soon as I put it out, I thought, I need to do part two. And so I splurged once again, this amazing splurge of a word, and created part two. And I got to part two, and I had this idea in my head, and I just had to. I had to get it. It wasn't in part two. It was in part three. It was coming. It was the build up to this reveal that's in part three. So I had to do it. I had to do it. I had to create part three. It was so good. Oh, look, this is the actual part. Shows up here because people watch that part so much. And the splurge of entertainment, the splurge of creativity came out right then, right there. And that's why we got 3 parts. And as I said, I've actually got 2 more parts already written. I literally finished part 5 today. Part 5. I can't believe it. Part 5. I've been here. I'm supposed to be working. I'm here splurging because the creative juices are flowing. And my goodness, I'm enjoying this. My goodness. If you watched part 3 and had the big reveal, how many of you guys have watched part 3? Let me know in the comments right now if you've watched part 3 already, because what a reveal I gave you. Ignore these ones. These are in a members group. These are more like me going over like my philosophies and trainings and talking. These are a little bit different. These are the stories we're interested in. Let's zoom out of that. Yes. What we got? Shelley's on. Hello, Shelley said hello. Jeanette's on. Good evening. Yes. Jeanette. Mentalect. Hello, Mentalect. Welcome to this crazy splurge of an evening where I'm splurging this word today. I don't know what splurge, how it's got in my mind, but it's just stuck. Splurge. And Jeanette, evening. Yes. I know Jeanette watched it. Yes. My goodness. I'm behind on everything. Shelley, you've got to go and watch this. She claps in the pot. Yes. My goodness. I knew I wanted that from the very beginning. I wanted it from the very beginning. And I had to build up. I'm not going to give everything away, don't worry. And things take a turn in parts 4 and 5, so it's not all going to be rainbows. Of course not. Not on a channel with the name of Professor Shadow. Night Wolf, Wild Berserker, Motionless in White did a video called Werewolf. Okay. In the comments, bravo, yeah. Yeah. So, as I said, I literally you think, I started that on Monday, 5 days ago, and I'm already 3 videos out, edited, uploaded. I did notice a little bit of a mistake in part 3. A little bit of mistake in the editing, but hopefully you don't notice it. That's because I'm so excited to get out. But it doesn't take away from the actual finale of what we were looking for. And as soon as I did that one, I had to do part 4 and 5, which I've just finished, part 5 today. I'm not going to be editing today. Maybe not even tomorrow. I don't know. It depends if that splurge of creative juice comes back through me and I feel I need to get this out. I don't know yet. Maybe, probably. More than likely is what I can say. I'll have a break tonight and then honestly, I should have been working. I had so much work to do. But when something gets a hold of you, you have to release it. You have to let it go. You have to let it come out. And this is what happened this week. Just put aside some work to actually write these stories and edit them. My goodness. I've got work on the back burner right now. We don't need to pay bills. We don't need to earn money. We need to get these stories out. That's what's important. And I did say to you the other week that I need to scale back on some things. Well, there you go. I've scaled back on some work simply by ignoring it, which I'm sure some people won't appreciate, but I'm sure my friends here will appreciate the stories. Yeah, so here we go. We only got one free the words exactly. We only got the one sorry, I thought I'd turned you off. Oh, I'm still on. Good. Okay. So it happens when you push the wrong buttons on here. So yeah, we're 3 parts in. We got a couple more gone. I'm hoping to get 10 episodes of this Ashes of Reality. Kathy, nice. I think this is an old one. This is not, I don't know. Bigfoot, yes, nice. Nice to see Kathy. Always nice to see Kathy. And welcome. You're most welcome to join us. So yeah, I'm hoping to get this into I'm on part 5, hoping to get this into a nice 10-part series, saga, tale, story, however you want to call it. I want to get it into 10 parts because it's so much I want to do in this one. We're taking a little bit of a different path. I can't give you too much, but we're taking a little bit of a different path, making this a little bit more interesting. And yes, it's definitely working out well. And we're getting really, really deep into it. But you guys are not going to see it probably till the end of next week, parts 4 and 5. But make sure you watch parts 1, 2, and 3. Ashes of Reality, Crimson Dawn. My goodness, what an idea. So many last year, in fact, it's just over a year I started Crimson Dawn. I wrote this story about werewolves taking over the world. It was just an idea I had, and I wrote about, I thought, okay, what if there was like a curse and it was held by a secret family and then it got out, but it wasn't just werewolves, they were almost, supernatural, so bullets didn't harm them or anything like that. And that's where I wanted to go down that route. And I did this over a year ago. And then I did parts 1, 2, and 3. And then I did part 2 because everyone was like, hey, can you do a part 2? No problem. Did a part 2. I didn't even plan it. And I did a part 2 and it was like, okay, we need part 3. So I thought, okay, let's go to 10 parts on this. And when I put 1, 2, and 3 out, this actually happened. This happened. Let me share the screen with you. This happened here. There we go. There you go. This happened. So I put the 3-part. This was the actual video I put 1 year ago. Look, 1 year ago. It went to nearly 200,000 views. I was like, my goodness. My goodness. So, of course, I finished the 10-part, which did really well. So the 10-part saga of Crimson Dawn Part 1. And then, of course, everyone said, when's Part 2 coming out? So I was like, okay, I'll do Part 2. And then when's Part 3 coming out? Okay, I'll do Part 3. And then I had this idea. I had this other idea for, I didn't want to do Part 4. I thought I'd, done too much. I didn't want to be like The Walking Dead. And it's like, season 55. And so I thought, I'll do Part 4, but I'll make it different. When's Part 4? Part 4 is already there. It's already there. But Part 4 I did different. I made it completely different because of the reset in reality. If you know what I'm talking about. Those in the know. And Part 4, let me get Part 4 up here, just so you know we're all on the right page. When's Part 4? Here's Part 4. Is this the Crimson Dawn Shadow Realm? So just put Crimson Dawn series in the playlist. It'll come up. It looks like this. So it looks like this one. And here we go. It's the whole series. If you go in the Crimson Dawn series, here, Shadow Realm parts. There's only 6 episodes. These were all. This is a much better illustration, isn't it? Part 1, 10 episodes. Part 2, 10 episodes. Part 3, 10 episodes. And Part 4, 6 episodes. 1 to 6. We finished on 6. But I really did. Those in the know. Part 6 of the Shadow Realm was probably one of my favorites. Probably one of my favorites in there. Number 6 of Shadow Realm. I enjoyed it. I made it different. I didn't want to just continue like The Walking Dead and have, like I say, season 1,000,005. I wanted to make it different, so I made it a little bit different here. I don't want to keep continuing the same thing. So it's a little bit different. But now, of course, we're going to have season 5, which is Ashes of Reality. It's still Crimson Dawn. It's going to be linked. It'll be in here, the whole season. When it's done, it'll be in here to watch the whole thing in one go. I mean, for example, season 1 is 5 hours, 25 minutes. 5 hours, 18, 5:26. And this one's just under 3 hours because 4 short. But what I'm doing, because often people are, what order? Well, it's nice, easy to find the playlist and watch the order here. But I also, you can't see that. I need to reshare. Shameless plug coming up. I also am working on this. It's not done yet. There's a few bits in there. But I'm working on this, which is I'm going to put the Crimson Dawn series every episode. Oh, we've got some people in there already. I'm going to put every episode. How do I get in there? Not just as the video. I'm going to obviously paste the video in, but I've redone the audio for each one. I've redone the audio for parts 1, 2, and 3 so far. And I'm going to continue to do those. My goal for this is to have the entire Crimson Dawn series at your fingertips. But I'm also going to go into, like this is part 1, so you can watch the video. But what I'm going to do eventually, I haven't started it just yet, is I'm going to put another video in here where I explain, you're going to see me talking alongside the video so I can explain my idea for coming up with ideas and how I did it. So yeah, I think that's going to be really interesting. So you can get the video in there, which is great. But what I did is I redid the audio. So now you can just have the audio. There's no music, no imagery. It's just, I redid it, I remastered the audio for just for audio. I thought it was an interesting concept. I've only got 3 in there, so there's not much in there at the minute. It takes quite a bit of time. But we're getting there. We are getting there. So I'm over there. I did it on buymeacoffee.com. So buymeacoffee.com, Professor Shadow, and you can see what's going on in there. Have a look. Let me know what you think. So that's something I do. I want it all in one place, and I want to remaster all of the audios to make sure they're all perfect. And I'm going to do a side-by-side video. I'm going to play the video, and I'm going to have me talking about how I come up with the ideas, questions answered, things. I thought that'd be an interesting concept, and plus it helps me to get more ideas and think of new stories. Yes, okay. Where are we? Where were we? Yeah, so don't forget, Crimson Dawn has 4 seasons so far, and we are now currently on season 5. Season 5. And it's very, very interesting. I'm completely addicted and splurging on it. So you'll probably see it coming out quicker than usual, especially if I get more addicted and have to splurge more, you'll see it coming out. Yeah. Good evening, Professor Shadow. Hope you are well. From Tubby. I'm well, Tubby. Long time no see. Once again, long time no see. The TikTok channel's doing well. Yeah, I think it is. I can't remember what she said she was on. She was on a lot. A lot. A lot of numbers. Lots of numbers. I did start doing TikTok. Just to get some numbers, see if I can catch up with Tubby, but I honestly haven't been doing it because I haven't had the time to do it. Like I said, I should be working. I've got so much work to do, and I didn't do it this week because I was splurging on Crimson Dawn, Ashes of Reality. And one thing I noticed really well, just going to pop up a quick video here, is the quality of AI and how quickly it's improving. Oh, you can't. Let's just share again, just bear with me. And how quickly, look at this image. Look at this. What is that? How good is this? That is a real person. My goodness. That is so good. The quality of the AI at the moment is so good. So good. It's getting better. It's just getting better and better. This is a new one I used from Leonardo AI, which used to be just imagery. But now they've put this video on there that now you can turn your images into video. And my goodness, that all of that was from there. Leonardo AI. That was just so good. So good. Yeah, so clever. So really moving in leaps and bounds. I think the stage we're waiting for is when we can feed it a script and it comes up and puts its own, here's the actor I want, and here's what the actor looks like, here's what they sound like, and you put that in and it makes it for you. That would be something. That would be something. Truly something. When that comes out, I will 100% make a Crimson Dawn movie. 100%. That has to be done. Not just because it will be amazing, but I want to see it as well. I want to see it. I would watch my own movie. I would watch it. I love the storyline. That's why I created it. I love the story. I like how, I don't know if you remember from Crimson Dawn, how when we first introduced winter, nobody liked winter. I got comments with, why is winter so arrogant? But now, for me, definitely a favorite of the characters. So, really good. But the great thing is, with Ashes of Reality, I have the chance to not copy winter at all. I don't want to copy. We're going to change. Winter's not in it. It's memories in it, but that's all that's in there. Memory is in there. Nothing else. He won't make an appearance. So it's all brand new characters, brand new storyline, new AI, better sound. Oh my goodness. The production levels are equal to Warner Brothers. Of Professor Shadow in his room on his computer. Yes, so I got one person on here so far that has watched the Ashes of Reality up to number 3. What are you guys doing? We need you to go watch these. I was hoping to come on and have some feedback at what you thought about the Ashes of Reality. Maybe because I'm so excited about it. More excited. The dragon ate winter. Exactly what happened. Exactly. He was riding the dragon. We could say he was chasing the dragon. That would make an interesting concept. But instead, the dragon ended up chasing him. Nice. Just looking at the comments on the latest. I can't get the comments up like I used to be able to. It doesn't work anymore. I used to be able to go into the dashboard and get the comments up, but it's not working properly. So I can't. My favorite bit was come in and see what people are saying. But I can't get. And then the professor ate the dragon with some mashed taters. Nice. Nice. I could definitely eat some mashed potatoes. I'm on this. I'm on this calorie diet right now. Just controlling what I eat, because I go away in next month, and I know I'm going to be eating when I go away. So I like to drop a little bit of weight before I go away. Yes, so fans of Crimson Dawn, don't forget the new series is up and running. Go check it out. Go watch it. Go comment. Please comment in the comment section. Please like. This all helps me. This all helps me. So every time you like one of my videos, watch my videos, and comment on the video, it helps to notify YouTube that people like what I'm doing, and therefore it will put it out to other people. So if you just click on it and obviously click away, it sort of tells YouTube that you don't like it. Or if you don't comment, you watch it and you comment or don't interact, it sort of tells YouTube you don't like it. So if you haven't watched it yet, please go watch it and please comment and like. It's great to see your comments on there as well. And it definitely helps me grow this channel to a point there where one day, you never know, one day I might actually come away at the end of the month and make a profit. Are you in the disco? Yes, I am in the disco. I'm having the most amazing disco evening right here tonight. It's because I have my light moving in the background and grooving. I should have put some disco music on. I haven't. This light's really cool here. This light is really cool because you can do it where when you have a noise, it goes with the noise, like music and stuff like that. Oh, I should put that on. I should put some disco music on. I could have the lights flashing. Oh, this would be a great Sunday night at the disco. Sunday night at the disco instead of Sunday night in the shadows. That's something. That is something. Maybe next week we can set that up. Can come on to the Bee Gees or something. I don't know. It would certainly make a difference and a change. A haunted disco. There you go. There you go. You know what I have? I don't have it in my house. I have it at my lockup. I have one of those. Anyone have them? The projector things. And you used to get them for like Halloween and Christmas and project like the things on the wall, or you can plug a movie, a DVD player, a Blu-ray player into it, and then project the movie onto the screen or the wall. Have one of them, so I could have that, and behind me I could have all the ghosts moving around and things like that. That would be cool. Haunted disco sounds amazing. I would go there every night. You would go there every night, but would you return? Or would you leave? Would they allow you to leave? I don't know. No, they wouldn't. Imagine that. I've seen something. I've seen something. Talking of that, I have no idea. So maybe you guys can help me out. Where someone is enticed. I think it's more of a ballroom dance or a classic dance or something. And they go and they get enticed and they start dancing and they're stuck in this eternal dance. It's like a ghost story or something. It's just a vague vision, memory I'm having. If anyone's seen something similar to that, but that's in my mind from somewhere. I can't. My hippocampus part of my brain is holding back the information for me right now. So maybe one of you can remember where it's somebody. The Monster Mash, Ghost Town by the Specials. I remember. Oh my God, here we go, back in time. I remember having that album with Ghost Town Specials on it on cassette tape. And I'd put it in my little cassette player. It was about that big. Push it down and turn it on and listen to the Specials album on cassette. I remember. That was when I was in middle school. Yeah. What was that? Blade. Was it Blade, I believe? Yes. Vampire Bar. Yeah, the Vampire Bar. Yeah, I'm not sure what that one was, but there definitely was one. I can't remember what it is. It's just the association isn't coming back to me at this moment. But it will at some point. You just need something to tip it. So that's all this is saying. When you have something, you say something on the tip of your tongue, all it means is that you're recalling information, but your memory is all memory by association. So something is not associated. So as soon as something associates, it will be recalled. Yeah, Blade was first movie I just checked. Yeah, I do like seeing that music, that rave music, and the blood's coming down. That is a good film, good trilogy. Blade trilogy is great. Yeah, that music is so cool. There's a couple of tunes out very similar to that. Yeah, Blade is pretty awesome. Pretty awesome movie. Didn't they cancel the new one? I think there was going to be a new one, and they cancelled it for some reason. Because Wesley Snipes wasn't in it, probably. Don't know. But he was in Wesley Snipes as Blade was in the new Deadpool, wasn't he? In the new Deadpool movie, which I did watch. Vampires, yeah. I don't know what it was. But what a concept. Great concept. Maybe I just made it up. I don't know. Maybe it's just a story that was never written. Enticed to a dance, a ballroom dance. But the dancers are not people, they're ghosts, spirits. And they live forever. And what they entice people in so they can have new souls join them and dance forever. Forever entangled. Maybe it's a story I never wrote, or maybe I saw it somewhere. I don't know. I can't remember. It definitely sounds intriguing. It's an intriguing story. The thing at the moment is my head is full of the new Crimson Dawn Ashes of Reality and how I'm going to get to 10 episodes. 10 episodes. My goodness. I've got to get there. I'm going to get all 10 done. It may take me a while, but I'm getting them done. Getting them done. And then I'll have something I never thought I was going to do, which was Series 5, which will be a great achievement to have. I can do it. I know I'll do it. Which means I'll have nearly 25, 30 hours of Crimson Dawn. My goodness. So they'll be alive. You think about it. Think about that. Create something and you put it on YouTube just because you enjoy doing it and others enjoy it as well. And you make it and you enjoy making it. You put out, that's there forever. When I'm gone, it'll still be there. People will still be enjoying Crimson Dawn when we're no longer here. Let's say a deep thought many years from now into the future. And YouTube would probably be something completely different as we see it today, something we never anticipated. But it will still be there. All this information, all these videos and stories will still be there. Like the books written over 100 years ago, the movies made over 100 years ago. We spoke about that the other week, how, what was it, The Mummy? The Mummy with Boris Karloff is 100 years old, or 1 year away from being 100 years old. 100 years. Do you think the actors in The Mummy, the Boris Karloff movie, The Mummy, ever thought in 100 years' time, people will still be watching, enjoying, and I'll be bringing entertainment, even though I'm no longer here? I will be there. What a deep-seated thought that we can dwell on to ourselves. What are we creating? What are we leaving for others? How are we enriching this world? I think that's an important thing. That's something I've always believed in. Something I've always believed in is that we come into this world and we must leave. We leave in two ways. We've either enriched it or we've taken from it. That's why I like to see things. I like to think that we're going to give more than we can. More than we take. Exactly, yeah. More than we take. That's the word. I think that's important. Is the world better because you came here? That's what I'm trying to get at. And what can we do to make that happen? What can we do to make that happen? Many of us have children and help them grow and try and guide them in the best way possible. And that too is a legacy on its own. I like to feel that I'm doing a fairly decent job. I'm fortunate enough to work with children anyway. So I'm able to know, hopefully, the correct way and bring up my daughter in the best possible way. Of course, I make mistakes the same as everyone else, but in the best of my ability to create and help her make a better life for herself. I believe we've all done that if we're parents. That's what we wished. And so we are leaving a legacy there. But I just find that thought of, in 100 years' time, will someone be looking at what you left, and will it be enriching, and will they be enjoying because you came this way? Because you came this way, in 100, 200 years, are people still enjoying something because you came this way? Whether it be your lineage, a book, a video, a painting, a story, something. We're watching your videos with a smile on your face many decades from now. Incredible. Yes. Hope so. And then I look and I think, I still have many years of creativity. I feel I'm barely getting started. I'm just scratching the surface of what is possible in creation. And I think, what will I be creating in 5 years' time? It's also an interesting concept. What will I be doing if I'm doing this now? I'm for example, I'll tell you what I did. I think big ones, obviously Crimson Dawn, and other big ones for me were, obviously I did the offshoots with Elder and Serana, and then I did the Eldridge saga, 10 parts, where it goes through different tasks and trials, and a new concept, where a vampire goes when he dies. I'm creating that. Now I'm on this Crimson Dawn, and I'm not going to give too much away, but it's just, for me, it's like, why do I create this? It's the stuff I'd want to watch. It's the movie I'd want to see. So I create it, and I'm creating this new Crimson Dawn one. And I feel I'm doing some of my best stories right now. But of course, we feel that now. But what about in 2, 3, 4, 5 years? When we're in 5 years, I'm saying I'm doing my best story now. So yes, that would be great. The worst thing for me, seeing others I love pass away, absolutely terrible. Yes, very hard, very hard. I can totally connect with that. It's happened to me as well, of course. It's something we all experience, and we have to get through. We have to get through. We're not just watching them. Of course, it's painful, but we overcome that pain to get through it, because specifically if they are our descendants, parents, grandparents, because they are doing what we want to do, and they are creating a lineage so that they can be remembered, and that's why we push on. The curse of living. Ah, yes, absolutely. We go straight into the Eldridge saga, where we explore this quite a lot. At the end, which I haven't even given you guys the conclusion. At the end, if you watch the Eldridge saga, if you watch it, at the end, he says, do I come back as an elder or vampire and live forever, or forever in their terms, or come back as a man and live a short but enriching life? And there's that great song by Queen, Who Wants to Live Forever? Highlander. And in there, he's like, he loses the ones he loves around. Everyone grows old and he doesn't. This branch of the tree stops with me. And the last one standing. The last one. I thought like that. I'm 57 next month. 57. This guy's older than me. I don't consider 57 technically old. Oldish. It's not midlife anymore. We've gone past that. So I didn't actually have my little one, my daughter, till I was 44. So I'm an older parent. But I thought that until this happened. I met a man today. I was consulting. Actually, I did do some work today. Met a man today, delivering consulting on child development, and he was 58, and he had a 4-year-old. So that was interesting. So I'm same age as you, slightly older. 57 next month. 57 years young next month. That's what I like to see. That's how I like to see it. But yes, definitely trying to do as much as I can. I'll be 61 December. I'm not far behind. Catching you up. Slowly catching you up. But a thing I heard, which is really inspiring. I think it's really inspiring. And it's the last page of our lives has not been written yet. So therefore, we need to go out and do as much as we can in the time we have right now. And I believe that was the message I was trying to get across towards the end of the Eldridge saga. If you watch the Eldridge saga, you'll know where I'm coming from. And that is, do we really want to live forever? It's like we say, we'll see those around us disappear, not be able to live a life. There's a philosophy. I can't remember who the philosopher was, but there's a school of philosophy where they speak about What if you was an immortal robot that never ran out of power, never needed fixing, never needed any, it was immortal. It would live forever. It didn't need anything. Then you would literally do nothing all day long because you have no needs. Whereas humans, we have needs, and therefore we strive for those needs and we push ourselves. And sometimes the most enjoyment we have is not really the goal, but it's the journey that we have towards that goal. I truly believe that. No regrets. Absolutely. That's a nice saying as well. I like that saying. No regrets. Who was that? That was it Greg Plitt? Greg Plitt. I want to say Greg Plitt. No regrets. Yeah. Super famous fitness guru, died at 34 years old in a freak accident. Such a shame. Yeah, you've got to make the most of what we have, whether we have a lot or we have little. And you'll see me, and I will, once a year, every year, you will see me over in the some people think I'm crazy, but I go to Orlando. I go to Orlando every year because I'm a creative person and I'm also the biggest child. So I love going there. And you'll find me there. And then I come back and people say to me, "Oh, you're going again?" And I just think, well, what are you doing? What are you doing? I'm going to somewhere that I enjoy. We have such an amazing time. And I wouldn't swap it for anything. Not just the place, it's the people. There's some friends there as well. It's the people I go with that make it so special. And I created these memories that will live with me forever. And that's where we're at. Yeah, same here. I've met many famous people. I've done many things, more things than most. But we've all done many things. Yeah, I enjoy. You gotta live. It's a great saying I had from one of my coaches many years ago, and the words themselves are super important, and that is, live today for a greater tomorrow. So many people want, a chasing something. One day when I have the house or the relationship or the holiday or the money, the job, or my health, or anything, I will be happier. But all you're doing is saying, I'm not happy right now. And right now is the most important time of your life. So you have to live today. And you can plan for a greater tomorrow. But you still got to live today. Still got to live today. Today, we have a big TV here. You can't see it. I have a big TV here. I have a lockup as well, right? A big lockup place. Have here, and we have the big TV, and I have to. Unfortunately, this is probably a vision you don't want to see, but I have to dance in front of the TV with Tubby to these anime music things. I don't know if Tubby, if you're watching, I don't know why you make me do this. But these anime Japanese dance things, because they're like, she likes to follow along to these anime things, and because there's like two people on there, I'm the one that has to do it. But yes, I wouldn't swap that for anything. So that's where we're at. Born with naught, without naught. Yeah. Yes, you enjoy yourself. Enjoy it. Daisy made it to the end. At the end, welcome, Daisy. Great to see you. Yeah. So not only do we have amazing tales, we have inspirational words coming out, splurging out on a Sunday evening. And there's that word again, splurge. What a word that is, splurge. So don't forget, I have 3 videos on YouTube that I put out recently this week, and all 3 of them are connected. They are the Crimson Dawn, the new series, season 5, can you believe? And once again, they have a twist in them. If you haven't watched them, please go ahead and watch. Whether you're watching this live, watching my replay now, you're seeing me on the screen, and you haven't watched them, please go ahead and watch them. And if you can, like and comment on the video, that really helps me. It helps me. Many of you understand the laws and the power of YouTube, in that creators such as me, and you see these videos going out, we make nothing. We lose money on this. I lose money on this channel. I make nothing on this channel, nothing at all. And it costs me money to make these videos, and I put them out because I enjoy doing them. I'm in a position where it doesn't affect me, which is great. So a simple like, watch, a comment really does help small creators like myself to try and balance YouTube, to actually pay for the software that helps create these videos. If it was just me talking like this, it costs nothing. But then you've got all your music and your AI imagery and your software to edit on. It all costs money. It all costs money. Like I say, I'm in a fortunate position where I'm already got these things, and I use them for another business, which I use on a regular basis. So I'm already paying for them. So I'm okay. But if I was to just do YouTube, for example, I would be losing money right now on this channel. So, and we often see YouTube and think, oh, they've got lots of videos and they're doing really well. YouTube paid nothing. And if you, on a podcast, you'll be keeping me company to Milton Keynes in 3 weeks in the car. You can just put YouTube on in the car, connect your phone. That's what I do. I have Audible, listen to Audible, but my Audible books are mainly psychology books, etc. Mainly for work. Yeah, you can just get YouTube on your phone, and if it's connected to the Bluetooth, you can just listen to it on the way. You don't need to watch it. Milton Keynes, yes. I will be in Milton Keynes in June. So there's one. I go down there. There's an event I have to go. Psychology. I'm mad enough. Yeah. We all are. You're in the right place. You'll fit right in here. Yes. Okay. Good. It's good then. Yeah. Well, yeah. None of us. I speak with people every day. None of us are okay. None of us. Let me tell you that. None of us are okay. Yeah, and that's our issue, isn't it? It's like we think everyone else is fine. No one's fine. No one. We're all coping with something. We all got something. Sometimes and that's the problem with chasing. We always look across and think, if only I could have what they have, or they're so lucky. But you don't look behind the scenes to see they've probably got just as many problems as everyone else. That's the issue. And when you can accept that, I think, well, everyone's got their issues. No problem whatsoever. Be happy doing what you're doing. Enjoy your life. Leave a legacy, and we'll be good. And on top of all those things, don't forget to go watch Crimson Dawn, Ashes of Reality. I'm not rich but happy. Money isn't everything. Money isn't. I remember many years ago, I literally, when I first moved in this house, I I had nothing. We just scraped the money to get enough of the deposit for the house, and yeah, we scraped. We had nothing, but we were happy. Now we're a little bit more. What's the word? Safe, secure. I don't know. But we're still happy. We still play around. We still do the same things because, hey, we're all the same. Good. Until next time. Yes. If you have a great Easter. Yes, we'll be having a great Easter. Although, having said that, I'm not eating chocolate. I'm not eating chocolate. I'm not eating any chocolate. So I can't have a chocolate egg, which is a pain. Right. Yes, I do. Me too. I hope everyone that came on today, everyone who popped on, popped off, watching the replay, watched me live, interacted, sat in the background. It doesn't matter. As long as you're here, as long as you're getting involved. It was great to have you here. I do appreciate it. It's easy when someone says, yeah, thank you for coming. Nice for you to show up. But I truly appreciate everyone showing up. I really do. Because this is a passion of mine. As many of you know, I don't need to do this. I don't do it for the money. I do it because I enjoy it. And it's great to find other people that also enjoy the same as me. And that's really what's important. So thank you so much for supporting me. Thank you for showing up. I do appreciate it. And I will see you all next week. And look out. Hopefully, I will get part 4. So make sure you watch 1, 2, and 3. Comment, like, and I will see you real soon. Take care, friends. See you soon.